Hello everybody and welcome back to KSP. I'm recording this intro a little bit late, but this video we're going to be doing some stuff with one of my rovers. One of my rovers, but it's a manned rover and I think you're gonna like it. We're gonna be driving through the desert, chasing some storms, and I hope you all enjoy this. All right, hello everybody. Oh, there's storms over there. Hi, we're back. Um, so, uh, yeah, we're driving towards that cluster storm over there. I know I didn't record this during the video, but I'm doing these voiceovers after the fact, so it's not as quiet as it would be. As you can see, we are on our way. This takes a bit because while this rover is fast, I have to keep the speed manageable because of this. In the past, this rover has been known for flipping over and destroying itself. And for all intents and purposes, we are going at its speed cap as far as how fast it will go. This rover will work on other planets such as Duna. I think it would also work on Lathe. But as far as low gravity bodies, and high gravity bodies like Eve, this would not work. I mean, I've used this to some extent on Minmus, but it's not great, and it's prone to flipping over or ramping up to a higher altitude and breaking its wheels. As you can see, we are actually going pretty fast. Sadly, I cannot time warp with this because it tends to break the wheels. At least physics time warp. I can time warp normally if it's stationary, but when it's moving like this, it's not a great idea. Plus, I have Jeb and Bill. This version I outfitted with a rear view camera. So you can probably see that over there. It has a rear view. We're gonna be going to the storm soon. And yeah, oh yeah, here comes the rain. Yeah, now we're driving into some weather. Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, we're getting to the thicker part of these storms. As you can probably see, the rain's starting to hit pretty hard. It's kind of more of a downpour. We're also driving pretty fast through it. We're gonna drive around through this. I can't wait for the update for Black Rack's volumetric clouds because he's gonna add storms like tornadoes and whatnot, and it's gonna be pretty cool. So I can't wait for that. Um, this is all in all a really good. Yeah, I like this rover. I developed this rover over the course of 2 weeks, many years back, and oh my, oh my, it's starting to get um pretty heavy. We're kind of getting, look at the clouds, it's starting to get really dark. The lightning's starting to really go off. Yeah, listen to that thunder. Listen to the rain hitting the cab. Well, now we're getting to some thick rain. This is more of a downpour. We are somewhat limited by range with this because the two RTGs on it still don't give enough power to keep this running. I could add a few small solar cells on here, but I run with RTGs for the most part. I did have a solar. This actually started out as solar powered, but the solar panels kind of get in the way of the top hatch, and I kind of like having that there so I can get Kerbals out on the roof to stand on it. As you can probably guess, this thing does tend to consume more power when it's going up hills. It's due to the way the weight is, and the fact that the fact that all this weight is contributing to it slowing down up hills. I know if I reduce the weight some it would, but it would kind of reduce its range as well, or at least how far it could go with the charge it has available. As you can see though, it's pretty stable. When it's not wanting to flip. But that's very rarely. That's only if I'm time warping that it does that. All right, I'll be right back. All right, we're back on the move. All right, the clouds are kind of letting up here. It is getting a bit brighter periodically, as you can probably tell. Um, we are in the middle of we are kind of in the core of the storm right now because all the thunder going around. But as you can see, the storms we're at are kind of letting up. Um, just listen to that rain. I mean, that's just pouring on our windshield. Me personally, for landers, I like the old lander can design. It's nice. You can still technically get it. It's findable on the. You just have to go through one of the categories on the other bars. You can't get it from the main categories. You have to grab it. You can also get some of the legacy parts, although most of them are the command pod and then the lander can. This is one of the best little rovers that I've built in KSP ever. Granted, for a little rover, it's pretty big, but it goes far, it goes decently fast, and I don't have to worry so much about its stability. Everything that is heavy is on the bottom, including a bottom-mounted docking port. All right, I'm gonna be ending the video here shortly because we're kind of charging the batteries. As you can probably tell, now we're kind of back on the move, but the clouds have moved away from us. I'm gonna see about finding the what is it? Finding where the airfield is because I know we're not far, but at the same time, look at all the rain. So we're still very much in it. Yeah, I have a little rear view camera there just because I can't, see back there. All right, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.